Hello, my name is Jack O'Leary. I'm the head of advisory North America at Edge by Essential, and I'm here to present our view on the grocery e-commerce space and key operational efficiency trends we're seeing today. Now, when we think about grocery e-commerce, we try to understand what are the big catalysts for change in this space, and it's really customer demand. Consumers are demanding more and more rapid delivery to more and more channels across the retail environment here. Now, there is some channel-to-channel differences in dynamics here. We look at in our benchmarking exercises average fastest delivery speed and say the convenience channel will be 30 minutes or less, whereas you'll look at discount and you'll see 2 days plus in some cases here. So some distinct differences, but nevertheless across retail, speed is of major importance in this term of development. Now, what is the result of this? Retailers continue to have to explore ways to drive greater profitability into their business models. Two key areas of focus. One is if we can lower the cost of fulfillment by eliminating the last mile and leveraging click and collect, where the shopper is making the journey to the store to pick up their e-commerce grocery order here. And then additionally, can we bring in any sort of automation systems here? When we look at example grocer margins across models here, where a pick from store home delivery could be up to negative 15% margins, an automated micro fulfillment center enabling a click and collect order can actually have positive 2% margins in some cases, a much more profitable grocery e-commerce order. Now, what is this approach I'm talking about here, this automation approach here? Well, it's called micro fulfillment centers, or MFCs here, and they are rising really alongside the growth of e-commerce in the US landscape. When we see e-commerce in the US going from 17% of total sales to 30% of total sales from 2019 to 2026, we also see the US micro fulfillment center kind of installed base in this market going from around 120 micro fulfillment centers in 2020 to 2,000 in 2026 here. So a really robust growth rate going right alongside e-commerce adoption. Now, what is an MFC here? There's a lot of kind of automation buzzwords and terms in today's environment. We view an MFC as having some key characteristics. It's utilization of robotics and AI solutions in the store for more cost-efficient order picking. It's a smaller facility, generally 5,000 square feet to at most 15,000 square feet, located oftentimes in the store or next to the store, sometimes standalone. And finally, the smaller size allows for just hyper-localization and order fulfillment, and can be added on to existing stores to really ramp up e-commerce capabilities. Now, there's some key components that make all of this work together here. Most cases, there's a vertical storage system. It allows for this system to have more inventory in tighter spaces here, known in the landscape as an automated storage and replenishment system. There's some robotic carts to convey inventory around these systems, oftentimes in totes. Sometimes you'll have a robotic arm to handle the inventory, assemble e-commerce orders, and then oftentimes these spaces have temperature zones to support different types of grocery products in an automated MFC space. Now, where we look at where these are being adopted around the world, we typically see it in markets with higher online grocery penetration. So for example, in the US here, when we do surveys, you'll see a much higher percentage of MFC adoption by retailers than say in a market with lower e-com penetration, say like Mexico in some cases. And who is adopting these systems? Well, we see the likes of Walmart, Fresh Direct, Amazon in some cases, European retailers like Tesco, partnering with the likes of Takeoff Technologies, Fabric, Alert Innovation, Dematic, Swisslog, Adabotics, numerous different startups focused on this technology and this space. Now, what does the future hold for this landscape? How is this all going to evolve over the next 1 year, 3 to 5 years, 10 years and beyond? I think what we're going to see today is, because MFCs are highly adaptable automation systems that you can retrofit onto existing store networks, we see our top retailers with the most CapEx to spend retrofit dozens of stores over the next year with MFC solutions in areas with the highest e-commerce order volume. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we'll start to see store concepts roll out which are ready built versus retrofit for e-commerce, already having these systems inside. Over the next 10 years here, we see store networks begin to phase out legacy stores that don't have any sort of e-commerce positions or capabilities within them. And then we also start to see the supplier environment try to operate with more compatibility with this space, building packaging that automatically plugs into these systems. And then finally, when we look to the next 2 decades and beyond here, I think every single grocery store will be designed for the realities of its local market. Stores will be built with, in some cases, no center store, all of the more utilitarian center store oriented purchases moving to an automated micro-fulfillment center in back. So this future landscape is one that's going to evolve really rapidly, but is all going to bring more operational efficiency in today's grocery operations. Thank you.